Deciphering your sleep to optimize cognitive performance after 60. Are you finding yourself having more senior moments lately? Forgetting a name you've known for years, or walking into a room and having no idea why you went in there? You've probably been told this mental fog is just a part of aging you have to accept. But what if that's not true? What if the real key to unlocking your best mental performance isn't tea in a special pill or a complex puzzle, but is actually hidden within the changing patterns of your sleep? Stay with me, because I'm about to show you how to decipher your sleep and give you a simple science-backed plan to turn it into your most powerful tool for a sharper, more vibrant mind. The Great Deception. Why we've been misled about aging and the brain. For generations, we've been told a story about aging. It's a familiar one. As the candles on our birthday cake increase, the sharpness of our mind inevitably decreases. We're taught to laugh off senior moments as a charming, if frustrating, rite of passage. Brain fog, memory slips, a general feeling of being less sharp. We've been led to believe these are non-negotiable terms of getting older, but I'm here to tell you that this story is fundamentally flawed. It's based on an outdated understanding of the brain and body. While our bodies certainly change, the idea of an unavoidable steep cognitive decline after 60 is one of the most disempowering myths of our time. Recent science shows that poor sleep can accelerate brain aging, but the reverse is also true. Optimized sleep can be a powerful tool for rejuvenation. The real culprit behind much of what we call age-related cognitive decline isn't the passing of years. It's a fundamental misunderstanding of our sleep. Specifically, it's our failure to adapt to the predictable and manageable shifts in our sleep architecture, the very blueprint of our nightly rest. The problem isn't that your brain is broken, it's that its nightly maintenance schedule has changed, and nobody ever gave you the new manual. You're trying to run new software with old instructions. The good news is, once you understand these changes, you can work with them. You can take concrete steps to reclaim your mental clarity, fortify your memory, and build a more resilient mind for the decades to come. This isn't about wishful thinking. It's about using cutting-edge science to take back control of your cognitive health. Your brain's nightly wash cycle and why it slows down. To fix a problem, you first have to understand how the system is supposed to work. Imagine your brain as a bustling city that runs 24/7. During the day, all that activity, thoughts, emotions, decisions, and learning, creates a massive amount of metabolic waste. Just like any city, if the trash isn't collected, it piles up, clogging the streets and bringing everything to a halt. This is where your sleep comes in. Deep sleep, in particular, activates your brain's own dedicated cleaning crew, the glymphatic system. Think of it as your brain's nightly wash cycle. As you sleep, channels in your brain expand and use cerebrospinal fluid to flush out the toxic byproducts that built up during the day. One of the most critical toxins it clears is a protein called beta amyloid, the same protein that forms the plaques associated with Alzheimer's disease. And here is the crucial part. This cleaning process is up to 60% more efficient during sleep than when you're awake. It is the single most important housekeeping process your brain performs. So what happens after age 60? Your sleep architecture, the nightly pattern of your sleep stages, goes through a predictable transformation. A meta-analysis of dozens of studies confirmed that the time you spend in the deepest, most restorative stage of sleep, known as N3 or slow-wave sleep, naturally decreases. Research shows it can decline by about 2% per decade leading up to age 60, after which it tends to level off at a lower amount. This isn't a small deal. In fact, a 2023 study in JAMA Neurology found that for people over 60, losing just 1% of deep sleep per year was associated with a 27% increased risk of developing dementia. At the same time, you start to experience more frequent awakenings and spend more time in lighter sleep. This is called increased sleep fragmentation. Your sleep simply becomes less consolidated. When you combine these two things, less deep sleep and more fragmented sleep, the consequence is clear. Your brain's nightly wash cycle becomes less efficient. The cleaning crew has less time and more interruptions. This means more metabolic waste, including beta amyloid, can get left behind. Recent studies now confirm that this decline in glymphatic function is directly correlated with memory decline and even atrophy in key brain regions as we age. This isn't just a theory. It's a measurable process that contributes directly to brain fog, slowed thinking, and those frustrating tip-of-the-tongue moments. On top of this, our internal 24-hour clock, the circadian rhythm, tends to shift forward. This is called a phase advance. It is why many older adults feel sleepy earlier in the evening and wake up earlier in the morning, sometimes long before they want to. This can create a mismatch between your internal clock and your daily schedule, further disrupting your sleep. But the key takeaway is this: the cognitive challenges you may be facing are not a personal failure, but a direct biological consequence of these shifts in your sleep. And because they are biological, we can use biology to fix them. The solutions: a 4-step blueprint to rebuild your sleep and revitalize your mind. Now that we understand the why, let's get to the how. This isn't about a complete life overhaul. It's about making small, precise adjustments that create a big impact. We're going to walk through a 4-step blueprint designed to work with your body's new sleep patterns. Step 1. Understand and master your new sleep blueprint. The first and most important step is a mental shift. Stop fighting your biology and start working with it. For years, the mantra was, get 8 hours of sleep. But for many people over 60, a more important metric is sleep efficiency. That's the percentage of time you spend in bed actually asleep. Waking up a few times is a new reality for many, but if you can fall back asleep relatively quickly, you can still have high efficiency. Your goal should be a sleep efficiency of 85% or higher. So, if you're in bed for 8 hours, you want to be asleep for at least 6 hours and 48 minutes of that time. How do you figure this out? Start by becoming a detective of your own sleep. For 2 weeks, keep a simple sleep diary. Note what time you went to bed, roughly how many times you woke up, what time you got out of bed, and how you felt the next day. This simple act gives you a baseline and helps you see patterns. Many modern wearables, like watches and rings, can also provide great data on your sleep stages and efficiency. They aren't medical grade, but they are fantastic for tracking trends. Seeing your deep sleep percentage go up after trying a new habit is incredibly motivating. The main idea here is to shift your focus from the quantity of uninterrupted hours to the overall quality and efficiency of your sleep. It's about accepting that your sleep pattern has changed and optimizing for this new reality. High variability in your sleep schedule from night to night is a stronger predictor of cognitive decline than just short sleep duration alone. So, the goal here is to establish a consistent, efficient baseline that you can build on. Step 2. Activate the deep sleep brainwash with chronotherapy. With a baseline set, our main target is to maximize that precious deep sleep. The most powerful non-drug tool we have for this is chronotherapy, which simply means using light to reset and strengthen your internal body clock. Remember that phase advance we talked about, where your clock shifts earlier? We can counter that and anchor your sleep-wake cycle by strategically using light and darkness. The protocol has 2 simple parts. First, morning bright light. Within the first hour of waking, get at least 30 to 60 minutes of bright light. The easiest way is to go outside. A walk on a sunny morning is perfect. Even on a cloudy day, outdoor light is far more powerful than indoor light. If getting outside is tough, a light therapy lamp is a good investment. This powerful morning light hits a master clock in your brain and says, the day has officially begun. This helps lock in your circadian rhythm, delaying that premature urge to sleep in the evening and promoting more consolidated sleep at night. Studies show this type of chronotherapy can significantly improve sleep quality. Second, evening dim light. The opposite of morning bright light is evening darkness. Your brain needs a clear off signal to start producing melatonin, the hormone that cues your body for sleep. For 1 to 2 hours before bed, create a cave. Dim the lights. And most importantly, block the blue light from screens like TVs, tablets, and phones, as it's particularly good at suppressing melatonin. The easiest fix is a pair of inexpensive blue light blocking glasses. They might look a little funny, but they are remarkably effective at telling your brain that nighttime has arrived. By combining a blast of bright light in the morning with a cocoon of dim, warm light in the evening, you give your brain the strongest possible signals to regulate your sleep cycle. This strengthens the rhythm and helps you get more of the deep sleep your brain needs. Step 3. Solidify your memories by protecting REM sleep. While deep sleep is for cleaning, REM, rapid eye movement, sleep is for consolidating. It's when your brain processes the day's events, solidifies memories, and manages emotions. A subtle reduction in REM sleep also happens as we age, so protecting it is critical for learning and memory. Two of the biggest disruptors of REM sleep, especially later in life, are alcohol and undiagnosed sleep apnea. Let's start with alcohol. Many people use a glass of wine to help them fall asleep, and it works at first. Alcohol is a sedative, but as your body metabolizes it during the second half of the night, it causes a rebound effect, leading to fragmented sleep and significantly suppressing REM sleep. You might fall asleep faster, but you're robbing your brain of that critical memory filing phase. The solution is simple. Avoid alcohol within 3 to 4 hours of bed. Have it with dinner, then switch to water or herbal tea. The second major disruptor is sleep apnea. This is a condition where you repeatedly stop and start breathing all night. It's extremely common in older adults and often goes undiagnosed. The classic signs are loud snoring, gasping for air during sleep, and feeling tired during the day even after a full night in bed. Each time you stop breathing, your brain panics and forces a brief awakening to restart the process. These arousals shatter your sleep architecture, preventing you from getting enough deep and REM sleep. If you or your partner notice these symptoms, it is absolutely essential to talk to your doctor. A sleep study can diagnose it, and modern treatments are highly effective. Getting treated for sleep apnea can be one of the most impactful things a person can do for their cognitive health. Don't just dismiss heavy snoring as a part of getting older. It could be a sign of a serious condition that's sabotaging your brain every single night. Step 4. The 10-minute cognitive lock-in evening ritual. The final step is a simple, repeatable pre-sleep ritual to tell your body and mind it's time to shut down. This is a 10-minute buffer zone to transition from the day's chaos to the night's calm. Minutes 1-3. The brain dump. A racing mind is one of the biggest roadblocks to sleep. The solution is a brain dump. Take a notepad and pen, not your phone, and for 3 minutes write down everything on your mind. Your to-do list, your worries, random ideas. The physical act of getting these thoughts onto paper is incredibly powerful. It signals to your brain that these items are captured and can be handled tomorrow. Minutes 4-7. Fueling the sleep engine. While large meals before bed are disruptive, certain foods or supplements can help. A small strategic sleep snack can be great. Think a few bites of a banana or a small handful of walnuts. This is also where a supplement like magnesium glycinate can be useful, as it's known to calm the nervous system. For older adults, starting with a lower dose of around 200 milliliters is often recommended. You can discuss a dosage up to 350 to 400 milliliters with your doctor. A small glass of tart cherry juice has also been shown to naturally boost melatonin. Also, try to have your last glass of water about 2 hours before bed to minimize trips to the bathroom. Minutes 8-10. Mindful wind down. The final 3 minutes are for a physiological shutdown. A simple focused breathing exercise works wonders. Sit on the edge of your bed, close your eyes, and do box breathing. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. Repeat this for a couple of minutes. This breathing technique stimulates your body's rest and digest system, lowering your heart rate and sending a powerful signal that it's safe to fall asleep. This 10-minute routine is a profoundly effective way to create a clear boundary between your waking and sleeping life. Beyond the night, holistic habits for a resilient mind. Optimizing your sleep is the cornerstone, but we can lock in those gains by adopting a few habits that support your brain health around the clock. First, movement. The link between physical activity and sleep is undeniable. Aim for about 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise a week, like brisk walking or swimming. Exercise builds up sleep pressure in the brain, creating a stronger drive to sleep at night. Timing matters though. Morning or afternoon exercise is best. Try to avoid intense workouts within 3 hours of bedtime, as that can be too stimulating. Second, strategic napping. Naps can be a double-edged sword. A short nap of 10 to 20 minutes before 2 p.m. can be great for alertness. But long naps, over 30 minutes or late afternoon naps can reduce your sleep pressure, making it harder to fall asleep at night. Think of a nap as a small espresso shot, not a full meal. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, consistency. Your brain's internal clock thrives on routine. Going to bed and waking up at roughly the same time every day, yes, even on weekends, is the most powerful signal you can send to stabilize your circadian rhythm. High sleep variability is a powerful predictor of cognitive decline. A consistent schedule is the bedrock upon which all other sleep optimization techniques are built. We've covered a lot today, but the message is simple and, I hope, incredibly empowering. The brain fog and memory slips you might be experiencing are not an inevitable sentence of aging. They are often symptoms of a solvable problem, a sleep architecture that has changed and you just needed the right manual to adapt. You can take back control. You can activate your brain's wash cycle with chronotherapy, protect your memory consolidating REM sleep, and use a simple evening ritual to prepare your mind for rest. The power to build a sharper, more resilient mind is not in a miracle pill, but in the intelligent management of your nightly sleep. So I invite you to make a commitment. In the comments below, write, "I'm starting tonight." Make that declaration to yourself and to this community. Let's begin this journey to better brain health together. And if you found this information valuable, please give it a like and subscribe for more science-backed strategies to help you thrive. Thank you for investing this time in yourself.